March 31st, 2011. What happened on that day 5 years ago? Well, a young boy by the name of Sammy made a YouTube channel called Sora Kingdom Key 3. It has been 5 years since I made my YouTube channel. Holy floof, I'm old. I started this channel when I was 10. And now I'm actually old enough to have my own YouTube channel, and it's crazy. I cannot believe this has actually been going on this long. And you all may look at that sub count and say, oh, but that's not very high for someone who's been on YouTube for 5 years. Well, think about this. I didn't really start doing anything on my YouTube channel until the Final Fantasy X LP in 2014. Before that, it was more like random stuff and like uploads once every month. Like, I was really inconsistent because setting up a setup for recording 3DS games was a pain. I don't even know why I recorded 3DS games, but that's a whole other story that I don't even know how to explain. Anyway, though, it has been 5 years. Now, we're gonna just do a little reminiscing video about the channel. Any questions you all want answered, you know, in the comments below, I'll probably be down there. Actually, wait. You know, for this 5-year special, I was thinking about doing a Q&A. So if you all would want a Q&A for me being on YouTube for 5 whole years, please comment that below. We're just gonna reminisce for this whole video about my channel, its origins and stuff, and I think you all want to know, how did this channel come to be? Because you all probably think it's like, oh, some little boy was like inspired to make people happy like the other people he watched. It was none of that. Oh my gosh. So this video is gonna be a combination of just reminiscing and the origin story. So let's talk about when I first got on YouTube. Now, when I was a kid, I had a laptop that was worse than the laptop I had before this one. It was like, holy floof. I wasn't even allowed to go on the internet with it for half the time. I played Sonic Heroes on PC, and I was really little. It was like the first Sonic game I ever played, and I loved that game still to this day. And so, I don't remember why, but I wanted to go on YouTube and look up like help for the game. I don't know what I was doing, because I've to this day, I've never fully beaten Sonic Heroes. I want to, but I've seen it so much, it's just like I don't want to anymore. But that's not the point. The point is, I went to YouTube for help, and when I first did it, I was like, Mom, what's YouTube? And she was like, oh, you shouldn't go there. You can fill your computer with viruses. And I'm like, oh no, I don't want viruses. Spoiler alert, I'm 96% sure YouTube does not give your computer viruses. In fact, it's like one of the safest sites in terms of virus protection. And my mom was like, oh, you can't go on there, it gives you viruses. So I was scared, but then I was like, you know, I'm kind of curious. So I'm sorry if my mom's watching this video, because she might. But I went on YouTube a lot, and like, I didn't look up anything bad. In fact, I looked up probably some of the safest stuff. Like, I looked up freaking like Sonic Heroes videos, because like I just said, I play that a lot. Sonic Heroes videos and such. That was about it, honestly. Maybe some other video game videos like Kingdom Hearts and such, but that was it. Like, my first time on YouTube was pretty laid back. It was pretty nifty. That was way back. Flash forward to 2011. You know, I am bored, and you know, 3DS just came out. I'm playing that, and it's good. It's good. I think this was like 4 days after the 3DS came out. Holy floof. And I was like, hey, I want to play with people online. You know, like games and stuff. You know, like, I think, what games did it have? I think the only one it had really was like Street Fighter 4 3D. The only game I had was Super Monkey Ball, but I wanted to like have people with friend codes in case I ever got a game. You know, we could just like play online. That'd be fun. So, so I went on some videos. People had 3DS friend codes up, and I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna add them. And then it's like, oh, I can't comment my friend code. So I knew my dad had a YouTube channel, and I said, Dad, can I use your channel to comment a friend code? And he said, well, why not make you your own? And I'm like, oh shoot. I wasn't expecting this. So that's the first part of the story. This channel came to be because I wanted to play 3DS games with people. That's it. That's the reason. That is I can't make that up. That is the actual reason why this channel exists to this day. I wanted to comment on one video, a 3DS friend code, and it's like, okay, let me do that. Ooh, how about you make your own? Yo. It was awesome. It was a good time to be alive. Oh my gosh, that was the day. Those were the days. Anyway, after that, I made it, and I was like, oh, what do I do with this? And so I was like, let me make a video. And my first video showed my face, and I was like, ooh, yeah, I can have my friends watch this, and you know, they're pretty cool, and they can like see that I'm on the internet. This was like when I was 10, by the way, and it was the coolest thing ever. So I had this really ghetto camera that barely recorded in color, and I recorded a video, like, my mom actually helped me record a video of me introducing myself. The video you see on my channel, that is the first video, Exploding Trains, which is a Roblox video, was not the first video. The first video was, I don't even know what it was called. It was so long ago and I deleted it. And I deleted everything that involved my face a while back because I had all these new people coming in and I was like, oh geez, they shouldn't know what I look like right away. I'm too young and I look dumb. I did look kind of dumb, honestly, you know, way back. Anyway, after that, what happened? I'm trying to think as I go here. Yeah, I deleted all the face videos I did, because I was like, I don't want people seeing what I look like. I'm too young, and I was gonna do a face reveal, and then I just never got around to it, and I was like I don't understand like how this went to this. Like at first I was like, oh, I'm gonna be internet famous. And my mom was like, oh, so supportive. My parents were so supportive. And then, happened next was, I was like, I need to re-reveal my face. And she said, oh, you don't want people on the internet knowing what you look like? No, you can't do that. And I was like, but I already did it before. And that video is down now, so why not? I'm older now. She's like, oh, no, you can't do that. So, against my parents' judgments back in 2015, I was like, you know what, we reached 1,000 subs, people deserve to know. So I did a face reveal, and yeah, you all know what I look like, a very handsome banana, you know? You all know what I look like now. If you don't, go search for that on your own. But, that was a bold step, you know? We just jumped ahead a little bit in the story, but I felt like I should say that. Anyway, first LP. Now, I wanted to be like all the cool kids, you know, with their 3DS camera captures and all that. I wanted to be like them, you know, and I was like, hey, let's play Mario, because you can't go wrong with Mario. So I played Mario 3D Land for my first LP, and I was like, wow, this is fun. And if y'all want to hear my voice was like way back, go watch the first LP, which is Mario 3D Land. Those were the days of those. That was fun. Those were really fun days, honestly, for me. Oh my god, I'll never forget. I will never forget, like, the time I was recording. And the tripod went onto my foot, and it hurt so much. I'm never gonna, oh my god, I'm never gonna forget that, ever. What else happened? What else is some good details? Let's see, there was later that year, Kingdom Hearts 3D came out, and I did an LP on that. And that, I consider to this day, my worst LP. Because in that game, I didn't know how to get abilities. You need to level up your spirits. Your Dream Eaters, and I didn't know, so the whole game I was like underpowered, and it was like, it's so difficult. And I went back to playing it, and I actually upgraded my spirits, Dream Eaters, and it was still difficult. So I don't like Kingdom Hearts 3D, but you know, that's not what we're here to talk about anyway. We went on a Kid Icarus Uprising, and then I had a capture card like for a while. Like I never used it though, because if I used it, I would be forced to like unhook it up every time I wanted to like use it. After I was done, I was like, "Oh, you're gonna unhook that up?" And I was like, cause the TV that I used to record on, it was so hard to reach any of the plugins. It physically like hurt. Like afterward, I was so sore after every time. So eventually, during the Final Fantasy X LP, I was like, you know what, floof all you, I'm gonna keep this up. I'm gonna keep it hooked up. And that's what I did. I did that. And then, you know, no one ever questioned it. And I'm like, okay, we're cool, we're cool, we're cool. But, yeah. After that, you know, that's when my channel really started to grow with Final Fantasy X. I got in a whole new fan base. I don't know how that happened. I don't know. And to this day, it drives me insane thinking like, wow, I did an LP on this JRPG from 2001. Why do people like this? I mean, the game was great, but why do people like watching me play it? I don't understand that to this day. I mean, I thought it was decent, but, you know, like, I loved the game, but I know the LP had some issues. Like, for example, there was, like, a couple episodes where I would, like, check Twitter during the LP! What was wrong with me? I was so dumb way back. I checked Twitter during a Let's Play. It's like, I don't know, because, okay, I don't know how to put it, but whatever, you know. But, you know, that was a really good LP. People seem to like that, so I was like, after that, yo, we need to do more. So I did more, and people didn't seem to like that, and I didn't understand why. Until now, I've realized that, people don't like watching me play games I've already played. They want to see games that I haven't played before. Except Sonic Boom, I can't help you on that. I have no idea why that didn't get any good views. But anyway, yeah, people want to see you, you want to see me, like, play games I've never played. So, like, games like Final Fantasy X, 10-2, Xenoblade Chronicles, that gets the views. Other games that I still enjoyed playing, but, never, like, took off in terms of LP, like Metal Gear Solid and No More Heroes. I had a lot of fun playing those for the channel, but nobody watched them, and it's sad. So if you're watching this now, please, I would at least go, I'd at least recommend go watch the first episodes of Let's Play No More Heroes for the Wii and Metal Gear Solid for the PS1, because those were two of my favorite Let's Plays. Like, personally, but nobody watched them, and it makes me sad. So, I'd appreciate it if you would at least go watch the first episode of No More Heroes or Metal Gear Solid, because I love doing those games, because, I don't know, it was just really fun, but no one was watching, and it kind of bummed me out. But, yeah, you know, everyone has their own algorithm. Like, Chugga Conroy says he's a completionist, he completes games and plays Nintendo games. My algorithm, as it seems, people like watching me play RPGs blind. Everyone's got to find that algorithm, but don't pick something that you can get stuck on, that you'll get stuck on, like people who are Sonic tubers and Kingdom Hearts tubers. You know, you don't want to focus on one game franchise or like one topic. You want to broaden your search, you know. I try to do different videos on like fighting games and stuff, but those don't really appeal to people like blind RPGs do. I wish they did, but, you know, I try to branch out and I can't really, but, you know, I like doing RPGs blind. And I hope to keep doing that. Like, if you want to become famous on YouTube, I really don't know how I became as big as I did, you know. People might not think it's big, but I think it's big. And, if you want to become big, you know, just find something you like doing, and maybe people will catch on. You never know. And people will like watching you if you just do what you enjoy, and that's what I did. I was like, yo, let me play Final Fantasy X. And how that actually happened is I had a poll between, Final Fantasy X and Persona 3 FES. Imagine if Persona 3 won that poll. I would have a completely different audience right now. That's crazy to think about. If Persona 3 would have won, I wouldn't have the audience I have now. I'd probably have a bunch of cosplaying weeaboos. No, I'm joking. I would not have a bunch of cosplaying weeaboos. Maybe that one in the corner, but I'm okay with that. Anyway, yeah, just do what you like doing. And I'm not really wanting to get advice from, like, go to someone more popular and ask them, because, I don't know, people seem to like what I do, so I'm doing it, and, you know, I appreciate it. I appreciate that people like watching me do what I like doing, and thank you all for that. I know not everyone watches the videos, because, you know, I know not everyone watches the videos, like, that's the thing, like, with subscribers, you know, they don't all like the same stuff. Like, for example, Final Fantasy X got a lot of views, and I don't think the people that watch Final Fantasy X really like a Xenoblade and stuff. Well, they might, but I don't think the Final Fantasy fans and the Xenoblade fans would, like, ever completely mix. They could, that'd be pretty cool, but, you know, different audience, different game, you know, which audience do I like best? I like the Xenoblade Chronicles audience best, personally. You know, the guys that watch that LP, guys and girls, because I knew there were at least a couple girls, I mean, I don't know. By the comments, you can just kind of tell. And don't ask me how I can tell, because I really don't know. But, you know, like, I like that audience the best because they helped me out a lot during that LP, and I appreciate that. You know, I have a lot of, like, I have a few bad audiences, and by a few, I mean, like, the Undertale Let's Play. Because, let's face it, like, I didn't think there was a bad side to that fan base, but my comment section for both routes proved otherwise, because, like, after I finished, people were, like, watching them, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then they were, like, commenting, like, oh, you know, Sans is secretly Nessa, go to this video for proof! That actually happened, I'm not kidding. And that happened a few times. So, yeah. I mean, the Undertale was a fun game to play, but those audiences consisted of spoilers and theories that I don't approve of. I don't like Sans' Ness. But, other than that, I think my audiences are pretty good. I'm not trying to doubt my fans or anything. But, I don't know. I don't want to call out any names, but some of my audience, you know, they can get a little nerve-wracking at times, but, you know, I just try to ignore I try to ignore the hate, and I just, you know, I'm fueled by the positivity, and I like that a lot. You know, it's like, it's because of you guys that I keep doing this. Like, in the Undertale series, the first episode of Pacifist got barely any views at first, and I was like, oh, this is gonna do bad! like The World Ends With You did. But no, people actually watched it after I did part 2, and they were like, yo, this is cool! And I'm really glad, because Undertale's a good game. Like, if people watch, I think that I'll enjoy the game I'm playing more. Like, that's my theory. And that has proven true for a lot of the games I've done. But, anyway, thank you all for listening to me go on. You know, I talk about channel and, like, people and such, and how I got to where I am. I don't really know how I got to where I am personally, but, yeah, thank you all for, listening to me, and we reached 2,000 subscribers. I thank you all. You know, I don't know who to thank in particular, but thank you all for watching, my videos for 5 years. I know not all of you have been here for 5 years, but, yeah. If you want a Q&A, I was thinking about doing one for 5,000 subscribers, if we ever get there, which I don't know if we will. But if we ever get to 5,000 subs, I was going to do a Q&A, but we can do a Q&A now if you guys want. Comment below if you want me to do a Q&A video, and I might do one, I'm not sure yet. Just, like, comment below asking if you want me to do one, and if enough people want me to do one, you know, we're going to do one, and that'll be fun. Anyway, guys, thank you all for listening to me again. Thank you all for 2,000 subscribers and 5 fun years on YouTube. And, yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. I'm SwordKingdom3, signing off. Peace out, my little keychains, and thank you again. And we're just gonna keep on making videos. Good night.